What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Evelyn, and today I want to highlight some quality lesbian shows that may have flown under your radar. So sit back, enjoy the video, and make sure to drop your current faves in the comments below.
It's not like you like anybody anyway, right? It doesn't matter, they don't like me back anyway. How do you know?
Flunk is an Australian teen drama that follows Ingrid, a shy 16-year-old who, while exploring her sexuality, falls in love with her best friend. I've only caught a few episodes of Flunk, but the show has a very soapy feel to it, and that is no disrespect to soap operas. Back in the day, your girl was heavily invested in Sunset Beach and Days of Our Lives and Passions. Flunk is also squarely aimed at teenagers, unlike its fellow teen dramas Euphoria and Sex Education, which have more of an adult demographic. And although you don't have to be a teenager to like Flunk, it definitely helps. You can catch Flunk on LGBTQ streaming platform Here TV, or if you don't mind watching it in web series form, it's also available on YouTube. Embarcadero, aka The Pier, is a Spanish thriller that follows Alex, a woman who discovers that her recently deceased husband had been living a double life with another woman. In her quest for the truth, Alex takes on a false identity and moves in with the other woman, only to find herself unable to resist the allure of the mysterious Veronica. So, I haven't been able to actually watch any episodes of El Embarcadero because there are no English subtitles or dub options on Hulu, and my Spanish is nowhere near good enough to watch without them, which sucks because the show looks gorgeous and the plot seems promising. If you're fluent in Spanish, or just better with technology than I am, you can watch El Embarcadero on Hulu, but be warned, the show only ran for 2 seasons, so there's a chance it ends on an unresolved cliffhanger. The Married Woman is a newly released series set in India in the 1990s. It follows Ashta, a woman who's unfulfilled in her marriage, and begins exploring other romantic options which include the artistic, and also married, Piplika. There's a lot to like about The Married Woman, like its charming, Fleabag-style breaking of the fourth wall, and how the storyline integrates the religious tensions between Muslims and Hindus that was going on at that time, and even how Ashta and Piplika's relationship doesn't quite develop in the way you'd expect. But the show takes its sweet time to do, well, everything. The season could have easily been cut in half with some tighter editing and writing. But if you have the time and don't mind a super slow pace, you can catch the entire first season of The Married Woman streaming online.
Yo, please keep my ring, middle, and index fingers short. Please.
You're hilarious.
What, I gotta keep my working fingers short, bro? That eye roll was kinda homophobic.
Girl, I gay too.
Oh shit, my bad. That's valid though.
Betty is HBO's other teen show that centers around a group of girl skateboarders in New York City. Now, as an elder millennial who's never set foot on a skateboard, I was 80% sure I would hate Betty. And after watching the first episode, I was 100% sure. But I persevered, and somewhere along the way, I got hooked. Betty is a difficult show to describe because it's really more of a vibe than anything, one that really shouldn't work. The stars of the show aren't professional actresses. The plot is less of a plot and more of a string of loosely related adventures strung together, and the girls spend the entire season involved in low-stakes shenanigans and romances. But Betty still takes itself as seriously as it needs to when it needs to, and it's easily the most joyful show I've watched all year. It might not be for everyone, but I encourage you to give it a chance. You just might be surprised. You can catch the first season of Betty on HBO.
I know you made everyone pretend to get along at the restaurant, you know? But like, now they actually are. You did that. You always go the extra mile for me.
I'm your best friend.
You are my best friend. Oh, shit. Piss cakes of a dick.
the shockingly good animated series Harley Quinn just might be worth the price of an HBO Max subscription. If you're unfamiliar with the DC universe, Harley Quinn is a psychiatrist turned sidekick and love interest to the Joker turned anti-hero, and HBO's take on Harley Quinn and her crew is the best one out there. It's smart, it's funny, it's vulgar, it's topical, it's romantic, and it's a wee bit violent. If you're a fan of the comics, then you already know Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy end up together. But the show does a wonderful job of developing their friendship before romance even enters the picture. Also, I have to shout out my girl, Kaylee Cuoco, aka Penny from The Big Bang Theory, because she absolutely bodies the voice acting of Harley Quinn. I can go on and on about this show. I binged both seasons embarrassingly fast, but even if you're not a DC fan, I still highly recommend it. That is it for the list. I want to give a quick shout out to my newest patrons, Melissa, OL, and Mars Ranger. And if you want more reviews from your girl, Patreon is the place to be, and I just started a book club as well. So if you're interested, make sure to hop on at the Dream Maker tier. That's it for me, and if you've watched any or all of these shows, make sure to let me know what you thought about them in the comments, and I'll see you next time.